VENU GEET. We were listening that the gopis, in a very high mood, when in when in Prem one is absorbed with everything, uh, which they don't know. Just say everything. It is a situation where where the gopis in Prem totally, what they are saying, they even don't know by themselves. No moves, they're expressing their own moves, like they're totally absorbed in that prem, in that love. Gopis, this mood of prem, of love, it, it is very divine. It is not from this material world. That's why we give obeisances to the lotus feet of these gopis. Shri Uddhavji, Shinadaji, those exalted, those exalted souls, all they glorify the lotus feet of Shri Radharani and the gopis. This not means that the gopis are just saying something which they don't know, that they don't have any consciousness. That's not the case. They have their knowledge, they have their consciousness. Their consciousness is totally absorbed in Krishna. It is Krishna consciousness. On the outside, we see some jealousy. Everything is only meant for Sri Krishna. Consider it as themselves. It is not a personal thing. This is the situation in high love, in which bird we don't know, in which bird we may attain Krishna Prem, love for Krishna. Then we can only understand this mood under the guidance of the gopis. Now, in this situation, we cannot understand. We listen and we try to listen, we try to understand, but we cannot understand right now. So one may think, what are these gopis saying? These gopis should give us some shiksha, some lessons, some teachings. Do we receive any teachings from these gopis? Yes, we receive many, many teachings of the gopis. This is this is a very high love situation. Mataji, Naraji, Brahmaji, they all want to attain the dust of Raj. Are so much conclusive truths, conclusions of in this Venu Gate. This we all heard till yesterday. Gopis are saying this Venu, this flute, this Venu, he has no any shame. He wants to take our property. And this Venu is cheating us, is teasing us. Do you mean what is teasing? It is like, um, see, my partners are saying the Venu is teasing us. We are forcefully tasting the nectar of Krishna. You cannot do anything. If you can do something, come in front of me. So the gopis want to steal the Venu of Krishna. So they want to steal the Venu of Krishna. So they are planning. Now they are planning how to steal the Venu of Krishna. This Venu is teasing us and taking all the nectar. He's tasting all the nectar. And we have so much greed for it. So what to do? Now we have to do something that the Venu will not be there. So we are going to steal this Venu. And then we're going to hide it in such a place that even Krishna will not know where the Venu is, and that the Venu cannot come in a come nearby Krishna. So one may think there is some jealousy, but this is not jealousy. This is a sign of love. I'm trying to say this to those who are hearing, which don't understand, devotees who are hearing who don't understand it. It's not like that. This is all about a very high form of love. Where are we going to steal? From that house where the most big thief is living. Krishna stealing Makhan. Krishna stealing the complexion of Radharani. First, Ramaji stole. Does one ever steal in a house of a thief? Somebody who's very popular thief, a thief, and that thief is stealing. When s- when someone is going to steal the house of a thief, who's bigger, the thief of the one who steals in the house of the thief? So in Krishna's situation, there are two thieves. Brahmaji is one thief. Brahmaji stole the calves and the cowherd boys of Krishna. But But Brahmaji was helpless because Yogmaya was doing everything. Like quickly, quickly comes and performs. Yes, these are like puppets, and they are going to perform. Like it's like a show with puppets with strings, and the puppets move like the person wants to. So Yogmaya ji is like a director of these puppets. Yogmaya can make the puppets of devatas. Brahmaji, wh- what Brahmaji did was because of Krishna wanted to. So Brahmaji stole from the house of a thief, or the gopis stole from the house of a thief. So the gopis are about talking. They're talking about to steal the Venu of Krishna. Now the gopis, now the now the gopis are really want to s- steal the Venu of Krishna. So who's the bigger thief? The one who can steal at the house of a thief. They said, we're going to steal this Venu, this flute, so that the flute in the future, the Venu cannot trouble us anymore. Now, Mahaprabhu, his very intimate associate, Sri Sanatana Goswami, wrote something which was very important. He said there's a word in a shlok of Shishta means that the Venu drank all the nectar. Okay, you're drinking all the nectar. Please keep one, even one drop. The Venu is like the Venu didn't left even one drop of nectar. And this so how much you all will taste this nectar of the Venu, it will never vanish. The greed will never vanish. Whatever whatever you drink, there comes a moment that's enough. Now it's enough. How much can I drink? How much will I drink? But the Venu is drinking the nectar of Shri Krishna. The Venu gets did not do not get enough of drinking the nectar. The Venu wants to taste the nectar fully. So the Venu is fully tasting the nectar. All the rasas, all the sweetness in the world, all the tastes in the world, rejecting all the sweets in the world. The gopis want to taste the nectar, the sweets of Krishna. But the Venu is doing that. What is the Venu actually tasting? Nectar is actually the property of the gopis. So we have heard this for some days. So the gopis, so the prasad of the Venu, for who is it meant? And whose remnants is it? Who that nectar which the Venu is tasting is actually meant for the gopis. The gopis, they are tasting the nectar of Krishna. When someone eats and then I eat from the same plate, then I think he's repugnant. The Venu is tasting the nectar, and that is the nectar of Shri Krishna. Actually, it's the remnants of the gopis. Some repetition in this, so I will leave it for now. So I left the repetition part because some acharyas told some adhika's Radharani is saying to her Sakhi, her friend, I pray to I pray to the Lord that I may become a wooden stick, a bamboo stick. When I become a bamboo, when I become a bamboo, then I can always be on the lotus lips of Krishna. I don't wish for a very high bird. Who doesn't want to take a high bird? Everybody wants to take bird in a very high, like a high bird, in a very good house. I was taking such a high bird. I'm also a daughter-in-law, but I do not pray for a body like this. I just want to become a bamboo stick, because a bamboo stick, that's the Venu. So you can always keep that bamboo stick with him. So that bamboo stick is more fortunate than like me, like a woman. So I want to become a bamboo stick. I want Krishna to know that I want to become a bamboo stick and be always on his lotus lips. Radhaji is saying, I don't want to like, I don't like to be a daughter-in-law. I just want to become a bamboo stick. Why? Because we want to become a tree. Is there anyone who wants to become a tree? No. In human being, there is consciousness, and a tree has no conscious. It's a consciousness, but a very little, very minute. There is feeling, but it is hidden. It's covered. Mukuli Chetan, Radha Chetan. All teachers here from who I learn. That Achadi Chetan is a consciousness which is covered. Animals also have consciousness, but a little more than trees, and human beings have more consciousness. Radhaji wants to become a bamboo stick, and then Krishna will always keep me with him. But but bamboo has no taste. There's no sweetness in it. It has it has no consciousness. And then someone asks, hey, Radhaji, you want to become like a bamboo? No, tree has consciousness. But if you cut it, then there's no consciousness. So the Venu has no consciousness. Do you want to become like that? Radhaji said, look, here is bamboo is matter. When I become bamboo, then I will forget. When I become the bamboo, then I will forget my Swarup. But, but my Krishna, he is, he knows everything. So when Krishna will keep that bamboo with him, because he knows everything, then he will, then he will surely know that Shiradika is lamenting in separation from me and is coming nearby me in a form of this bamboo. So then Krishna will continuously put that bamboo stick on his lips. Do you understand this or do you not understand it? You don't understand it? I see all blank faces. This once, hear it once again. It is a very deep topic. What's Radhaji saying? We will discuss it step by step. Devotees who did not understand, I will repeat it. Radhaji is saying, I don't want to be daughter-in-law. I just want to become a bamboo stick. And a bamboo doesn't have any consciousness. A tree has consciousness, but it's covered. And when you cut that tree, then it becomes that part becomes the Venu, but that Venu doesn't have any consciousness. There are no emotions and sentiments in it. So it becomes a matter. So Radhaji, why are you want to become the bamboo stick? Radhaji said, when I become a bamboo stick, then I will forget my own Saru. When I because my consciousness is then over. Radhaji is saying, I will become a bamboo stick and I will forget my own Saru. And I don't mind that. Why not? I know my Sham Sundar is he knows everything and he will know it. Sarvagya means he knows everything. When he take this bamboo stick, then he will for sure know this is my Radharani. My Radhika is this bamboo stick. Why? Because she felt so much separation and she became a bamboo stick. And she wants to be, always wants to be close to Krishna. Krishna knows everything. He will not give that Shiradika in separation is came in the form of a bamboo nearby Krishna. And Krishna will continuously put that bamboo stick, that Venu, on his lips. And then I will have association with Krishna. This is a very deep topic, which Radharani is saying. The moods of the gopi are very high. All these moods you will hear are very rare. You can only hear it from the gopis. The moods of the gopis is very, very rare. Only the gopis can understand this feeling. Only the gopis can understand this feeling and can experience this feeling. Nobody else will ever can understand this. We're only hearing this. We cannot understand it. Shri Uddhavji couldn't understand it also. Shri Uddhav couldn't understand these moods. Shri Uddhavji is not a ordinary person. He's very intelligent. He's a Buddhiju. That Uddhavji he lost. Uddhavji thought, what is Shiradaji saying? Radhaji is uh, gossipy. What is Radhaji actually saying? Or is she glorify Krishna or what? I cannot understand, said Uddhavji. Uddhavji couldn't understand with his intelligence all those moods of Radharani. Then, so then he prayed, I cannot become a gopi, but please let me become like grass and then attain the foot dust of the gopis. We cannot understand this. This is very high. Is Radhaji just only saying, or is she also feeling it? Both are there. Radhaji is feeling it, experiencing it, and she can also do it. This is the mood of Shri Radharani. Only the gopis and Radharani can understand these moods, and they can experience it. Also for the queens like Rukmani Devi, it is very rare. Uh, a wife knows all the details of an husband, all the emotions she knows of the husband, and she is the closest friends of her husband. Wife and a husband, they have also a friendship relation. So they know actually everything about each other. Other persons cannot understand it. For example, there's a fight between them and they have to go they have to go somewhere. Now they have a fight with each other or quarrel. Nobody will let no will nobody will know it. So they will hide it and they will talk to each other very lovely. They will laugh to each other, but actually had a fight. So they don't a wife and a husband they don't tell everything to others and they will let it know. Mother Prabhu and me, there were two friends. They loved each other so much. They knew each other very well, and nobody knew they were so they were so close to each other, very intimate friends. Once they went through a forest to a village, and they were so they were so close. They were so close. They could give up their life for each other, and they couldn't live without each other. Like Krishna and Balaram, they cannot live without each other. So they have had to go to from village to village. They were barefoot, and it began to become dark. One friend said to the other friend, "It's becoming dark. Now it's not so safe to walk here. Let's let's take rest here. And then in the morning, when the sun will rise, we'll go." The other friend said, "Okay, it's okay. That's right." Because friendship is like you said, and then I will understand it. And two friends always understand each other. When they were sitting together, then they were thinking, when we sleep together and a snake or a tiger will come and kill us, what then? So they decided only one of them would sleep and one would be awake. So now they had a fight. So one said, I will keep awake. No, you sleep." So they were fighting. Is that a real fight? No, that is love. This is love. This is not a quarrel. This is not a fight. It looks like, but it's love. So finally they decided half of the time I will sleep and half of the time you will sleep. So that was the final. So now another fight started. Now I will sit, and the other said, "No, now I will sit." So they began to tossing. So they said, "Okay." So friend A was sitting, and friend B was sleeping in the lap of friend A. So there came a snake. This is a very old story. So a snake came. It was not an ordinary snake. It was it was which a snake who can take any form as he likes. And the snake also talks. The snake wanted to bite the friend who was sleeping. So the friend B, he opened his eyes and saw the snake. He folded his hands. Oh no, oh no. So friend A asked Snake, "Why are you come? Why did you come here?" So he said, "I want to drink some blood." And friend A said, "No, please don't kill him. He's my very intimate friend. Don't kill him." The snake said, "I want to drink some blood from his neck." The snake said, "Okay, I don't want to kill him. I just drink some blood and then I will go away." Friend A said, "You want to drink some blood? Come, come to me and drink my blood. You only want to fill your belly, your stomach. Please don't disturb my friend. You can come and drink my blood." The snake said, "No, I only want this person, and I'm very stubborn. I only want to drink his blood." So the friend folded his hands. "Please, please, I'm praying from my heart. I'm begging you. You only want to fill your belly, so drink my blood." The snake said, "No, I only want his blood." So the friend A, become helpless. He said, I cannot discuss with you. I only beg to you. I only pray to you." He said to the snake, "Do not, do not bite him." Then the snake said, how will I drink the blood?" Friend A said, "I will cut a little of the neck of my friend and then you take the blood. Because if you bite my friend, then his whole body will be poisoned and he will die." So I don't want to lose my friend. If my friend dies, then I also will die. The snake said, "Okay, that's okay." The snake said, "Okay, you cut the neck of your friend a little and give me the blood." He took a knife and he made a little cut in the neck of his friend, and a little blood came. So there came a little bit of blood. The snake, the snake came near by the neck, by the blood, but he did not drink the blood. He did not drink the blood. So then he said, "Now I'm going." So he hid it behind a tree. So this friend, he was crying. He was he was crying and crying, and he was embracing his friend, and he was removing the tears of that the eyes of his friend. He said, You are awake? I was thinking you were asleep. He said, You were cutting my neck and you were talking to a snake. How can I be, how can I sleep then? I, w- I was not sleeping. I was awake. Hmm. Then why did you say something when I was cutting your neck? Then why you did not say, What are you doing? So he was removing the tears from his eyes. You are my friend. Even though you cutted my whole body, the friend said, Even though you were cut my whole body, I know that you are doing it for me. That's only good for me, for myself. I fully trust in you. I didn't doubt at you that why you were doing something like this. You were doing it for my own goodwill. So in friendship, there's a friend and there's a well-wisher. That's not that's not general. It is very close. Such a faith in each other. Even though you would cut my body in 10 pieces, I wouldn't doubt it in your love. So they embrace each other and they cried so long. So the snake in front of them. So the snake was not a snake. He was a god of the forest. He was a Deota. And he said, the snake said, No, I don't know. I was not the snake. I'm the god of this forest. I became a snake and then I came in front of you. Why did I come? Because you were talking about friendship and I wanted to test you whether if you both are friends, real friends, or just were saying that you are friends. So I wanted to test you both. Then the boys asked, What did you see? The, the Deota of the forest, the god of the forest said, My heart melted when I saw your emotions. You are not selfish. So this kind of friendship is very high. This kind of friendship can into friends, into to girlfriends, in the father mother, in husband and wife. This kind of friendship is not ordinary. It is suhrit. The meaning of suhrit is a well-wisher. And here Radhaji, and here Radharani is only fixed on Krishna. She has nothing to do with anybody else. She has to give everybody love because everybody loves Krishna. We are we're not loving Shiradharani. That's not that's not the case. We want to attain the love of Krishna and not the love of Shri Radharani. We want to attain the seva, the servitorship of Radharani. We don't want to attain Radha Prem. We only want to attain the seva of Shri Radharani. And Prem, we only want to attain Krishna Prem. It's the Lord reciprocates with everyone. So he's very busy in reciprocating it. He has nothing to do with anybody else. Sorry, Radharani has nothing to do with anybody else. From outside, Shri Radharani is saying, yes, he is a devotee and he has left me. But does Shri Radharani not know from within that Krishna is that Krishna is my well-wisher? Shri Radharani, Shri Radharani knows it very well that Krishna is her well-wisher. But sometimes she's helpless. So from outside, in Radharani's heart, there's this big stream of love, a very high love. And in that ecstatic mood, there is there are many high emotions. Radharani knows Radharani knows very well that Krishna is her well-wisher. So we always have to remember this. This kind of this kind of mood is very rare in Rukminiji. Krishna is living with Rukminiji. He has children, they live together, but are they not close to each other? Close, but the moods of Radharani and the gopis, their moods is not like the mood of Shri Rukmani and Satyabhama. Shri Rukmani and Shri Satyabhama, their moods are very different. It is an ordinary mood. That is the difference between the queens of Dwarka and Radharani and the gopis. Radharani and the gopis have parikya bhav. That is a very high flag, that parikya bhav. This mahabhav, that, that in this world, there's nothing else than the nectar. In this world, there's nothing more important than nectar. Like the devatas also tasting it. In the transcendental world, there's no other nectar. In the transcendental world, the devatas from Svarga, they're also tasting nectar. Something which is most relishable, it is the nectar. So in the transcendental world, the Mahabhau is so in the transcendental world, the Mahabhau of Radharani and the gopis, there is nothing more higher than that. This consciousness, this consciousness is Mahabhau, Mahabhau, two divisions, Rur and Adirur. What is Rurabhau? Rur, um, high topic. We cannot understand it. What is the situation in Rurabhau? For one moment, you feel, in one moment, you feel it is enough. Sometimes 100 years pass, and then you think only 1 second passed. Focus are saying, why did they made these eyes? That's okay, but but they, but there's also given eyelids. So when we blink with our eyes, and it seems like so a very big um, a lot of time has passed by just blinking one time with the eyelid. Mm. So why did they put eyelids on the eyes? This is the Rur mood. Krishna is happy, but Krishna's happy, but still they're thinking, is Krishna happy? Maybe he has, maybe he has some, he's unhappy. With by thinking this, they become sad. Maybe Krishna's unhappy. So this is Rur Mahabhav. So this is Rur Bhav, where just 1 second seems like to be a very big era. What is Adiru? That is another category. One era seems to be like 1 second, just like Ras Lila. How how long was the Ras Lila? The Raslila was for one night of Brahmaji. One night of Brahmaji? What is it like? Is it just like a night like we have? No. How long is one night of Brahmaji? It means 4 yugs, and then that 71 times. So 4 yugs 71 times. That is one manvantra. And 14 manvantras, that is one night of Brahmaji. So the Ras Leela was for so long. But for the gopis, it was like just 1 second. We just, just now it has ended. One night of Brahmaji was the whole Ras Leela was one night of Brahmaji. But for the gopis, it was just like 1 second. I cannot see Krishna for 1 second, and it seems like a whole kalpa passed by. And now, and I'm with Rasila, and that Rasila seems to be passed just in 1 second. So this is Adirur Bhav. So Adirur is divided into Modan and Madan. So how will we understand this? But just listen. This, this Adirur is divided into Modan and Madan. Radharani and her gopis only can understand that Modan Bhav. We cannot understand. And in Modan, there is Madan. So the Madan Bhav is only in Shri Radharani and in nobody else. In nobody else. Only in Shri Radharani. That Madan Bhav is only in Shri Radharani is the most high mood. This is called Vishuddh Prem. So today we'll listen till here, and now this chapter is also finished, and also the time is finished, and this chapter is also finished. So the next shlok, first 10, we will hear tomorrow. For today, we will conclude. Hare Krishna.